grind slow, blueprints on the past. Watch the soft parts show you polish every mask, but the cracks still bleed. I drag chains through the hallway, that's my heartbeat. Speed, you sold me pretty lies in the shrink wrap box. Barcode on my back, I'm the product you stock. Fluorescent headache, paper thin grin. You count up every favor while you drink my skin. Stale smoke in your breath, cheap pride in your pose. You brag about the ghost that your ego froze. Every handshake's wired, every smile's bait. You measure out mercy by the ounce of hate. I swallowed every slight, filed them sharp inside. Built a spine out of fragments that you tossed aside. You point at every scar like a warning sign. I call it documentation that I'm still alive. Made of plastic and dust, glue crowns to your head. Called it power, called it trust. Talk loud, thin chest, brittle glass jaw talk. You rehearse every insult, but your bones still knock. Your gossip tastes cheap, flavored like fear. You decorate your feed with the counterfeit tear. You clap for collapse if it's not your fall. You frame my bad days, hanging on your wall. I learned how to breathe in a room full of fumes, where the floorboards creak, where the bad faith blooms. You threw me to the deep, so you feel more tall. I came back with the pressure carved into my jaw. You set every trap just to watch me flinch. I stepped through the deep, never gave an inch. You drafted my defeat like a script you wrote. I crossed out every scene, shoved the pen down your throat. You press my face, try to blur my shape, try to mark my place. I wipe that smear on the hem of my sleeve, spell my name in the dust. You were scared to breathe, you call it disloyal. When I pull your wires, you built this cathedral out of dead desires. Prayed to your affection, waited for a sign, heard nothing but the echo of your own flat line. I walk out of your maze, every wall unglued, leave your cardboard kingdom to collapse on cue. Your curse, my departure as a grand betrayal. I'll be halfway past the border while you craft that fable. I don't need your chair, I don't want your gate. I've got scars for a compass and a spine for weight. You'll dig through the wreckage for a piece of control. I'll be far beyond your orbit, carrying my whole self, cold and full and whole. And full and whole. On the rail, cold breath in the stairwell. Blueprints thick in the dust, blood brown on the busted mail. I wake up with my jaw clenched, teeth like brass in a vice. Mouth taste burnt metal, every word cut twice. Got a spine full of splinters from the lies you sold me cheap. You stitch your name on my back, then you yank that seam. Those stone glass eyes always count my cracks. You parade my bruises, pin them up like blacks. You feed me broken mirrors till I choke on my own face. Then that's why the reflection wants to burn this place. You speaking crooked contracts, ink slick, thick and black. Fine print in your fingerprints pressed into my back. You drag my doubts through gravel, call it tough love. Kid, you hit me one dull blade, tell me cut your own lid. I pace that hallway, walls peeling like old skin. Clock hands limping, nails in every grin. You carved your motto in the sheetrock, know your case. So I lit the fuse in the socket, let it kiss that rage. You built a throne of excuses stacked high on my throat. Every favor had a shackle, every gift came with a rope. You smelled through yellow lamplight, said I'm nothing but a phase. Just a bad line scribbled in your very best days. My lungs learned your language, every sigh in your tone. But my heart beat fucked the meter, refused to die alone. Now the post got jagged edges, every beat a blade. I'm dragging that rhythm through your red carpet parade. I got ash in my throat from the bridges you begged me to light. You clapped at the flames, then blamed me for the night. Held court in the coldest second, yes man made a smoke. I stood in the corner coughing through your jokes. You tied your stories to my ankles, let the rumors sink. Told them I was cracked glass, too dangerous to drink. You staged every whisper like a trial in the hall. Hung my doubts from the rafters, made a mural in my fall. I remember that back room flicker of a busted sign. Your promises were puddles full of oil on the towels you traced. Halos on my hoodie with the mark of that bled. Didn't laugh when the color sank into my head. You dressed up controller's kindness, rough hand in the silk glove. Call my silence cooperation, call possession love. You measure my worth in favors, tally scars like scores. Like my victories in boxes, slid them under your floor. I'm done being the echo in the room you own. Done shrinking my shadow just to fit your tone. These fists learn patience, then unlearn that trick. Now every knuckle spelling out a brand new script. I'm tearing up that playbill with my name misspelled. Every scene you directed ends right where you fell. You spot like flickering frantic bulbs buzz. Why you sweat while my steps right fresh fractures in your velvet set. You wanted me bent, half breath held in your fist to go signing autographs on the edge of your list. Now I'm standing in the doorway, frame burn, lock split, hard drumming out a verdict. You can't spin or edit, you can keep the cheat trophies forged from my pain. Melt them in your hallway, polish every stain. I'll take the raw, throw the scar, tongue the grit. Walk straight through your static, never once look back at it. Rust on the rail, cold breath in the stairwell. Prints thick in the dust, blood brown on the busted mail. I wake up with my jaw clenched, teeth like brass in a vice. Mouth taste burnt metal, every word cut twice. Got a spine full of splinters from the lies you sold me cheap. You stitch your name on my back, then you yank that seam. Those stone glass eyes always count my cracks. You parade my bruises, pin them up like blacks. You feed me broken mirrors till I choke on my own face. Then that's why the reflection wants to burn this place. You speaking crooked contracts, ink slick, thick and black. Fine print in your fingerprints, pressed into my back. You drag my doubts through gravel, call it tough love. Kid, you hand me one dull blade, tell me cut your own lid. I pace that hallway, walls peeling like old skin. Clock hands, limping, nails in every grin. You carved your motto in the sheet rock, know your case. So I lit the fuse in the socket, let it kiss that rage. You built a throne of excuses stacked high on my throat. Every favor had a shackle, every gift came with a rope. You smoked through yellow lamp lights, said I'm nothing but a face. Just a bad line scribbled in your very best days. My lungs learned your language, every sigh in your tone. But my heartbeat fucked the meter, refused to die alone. Now the post got jagged edges, every beat a blade. I'm dragging that rhythm through your red carpet parade. I got ash in my throat from the bridges you begged me to light. You clapped at the flames, then blamed me for the night. Held court in the coldest second, yes man made a smoke. I stood in the corner coughing through your jokes. You tied your stories to my ankles, let the rumors sing. Told them I was cracked glass, too dangerous to drink. You staged every whisper like a trial in the hall. Hung my doubts from the rafters, made a mural in my fall. I remember that back room flicker of a busted sign. Your promises were puddles full of oil on the towels you traced. Halos on my hoodie with the mark of that bled. Didn't laugh when the color sank into my head. You dressed up controller's kindness, rough hand in the silk glove. Call my silence cooperation, call possession love. You measure my worth in favors, tally scars like scores. Like my victories in boxes, slid them under your floor. I'm done being the echo in the room you own. Done shrinking my shadow just to fit your tone. These fists learn patience, then unlearn that trick. Now every knuckle spelling out a brand new script. I'm tearing up that playbill with my name misspelled. Every scene you directed ends right where you fell. You spot like flickering frantic bulbs buzz. Why you sweat while my steps right fresh fractures in your velvet set. You wanted me bent, half breath held in your fist to go signing autographs on the edge of your list. Now I'm standing in the doorway, frame burn, lock split, hard drumming out a verdict. You can't spin or edit, you can keep the cheat trophies forged from my pain. Melt them in your hallway, polish every stain. I'll take the raw, throw the scar, tongue the grit. Walk straight through your static, never once look back at it. Cold floor. Cold floor. Cold floor. Cold floor. Flicker from a busted sign. Metal taste on my tongue, breath hard like I'm chewing nine. Steel boots on the grid, rust flakes in my eyelids. Every blink throws sparks, every step starts a landslide. Slide. Cables in the ceiling, dripping tar on my back. I walk through the hum of the vents like a fuse that's learning to crack. Barcode on my wrist glows red, then black again. System scans my bones, but it never Like your spine is a number they can edit if you dare climb out of the cradle. I carve never in the drywall with the fork from a stolen tray. Every letter dust in my nails, every speck another day. You can keep that comfort culture, sugar coat and velvet rope. I was bumping down the stairwell, eating drywall, choking. Smoke, found fire in a busted lighter. Twisted wire into makeshift pliers. Pulled teeth from the mouth of regret. Built brass knuckles from old thick tires. Now I walk with a warehouse heartbeat. Forklifts grinding by my feet. Every crate got a skull stamp faded. Every label speaks in heat. I don't dance, I detonate. Talk sharp like a dentist blade. If a suit wanna bless my pain, they can tide with the crush up chain. They send me terms and conditions written in invisible ink. Said sign here, you'll feel better. Felt that pen like a poison drink. I spit that contract back, ash flakes on that Coliseum. Told them I am not your focus group. I am the loss in your quarterly dream. I seen kids get sold on credit. Interest wrapped round both their wrists. Calling it a starter pack, but the box looked more like a fist. Screams in their faces at breakfast. Thumbs learning that worship pose. While the landlord raises rent and their mom duct tapes the windows closed. You wanna talk grind? I got grit in my gums from chewing on every maybe later till the flavor went numb. Turn a please to a lockjaw curse. Turn a thanks to a snapping burst. Every soon tossed out like trash till the lid on my patience burst. I don't want your half-truth, handshake, fake grin, dry eye, limp grip. Keep that speech in a glossy folder. I'll respond with a split lip. I'm the rumor in the break room, name carved in the bathroom stall. Story said that through my badge. Watch security crawl. Said I stayed on my last pay stub, straight into the boss's tie. Left that office like a blackout, took the air from the sky. Maybe I did and maybe I did. Maybe I'm just what you needed as a myth. Something sharp in the beige dull world, proof the leash can snap from the wrist. I remember that vending machine, swallowing my single bill. Kicked it once, nothing moved, kicked again, heard gears spill. Every bag hit the tray at once. Chips, bars, sugar, salt. I stared at that sudden blessing. Realized it came from broken. Broken sample spins, dusty fragment chops. Cold click, vinyl grip. Reverse slice, studded name that never lands. Broken sample spins, dusty fragment, chop, cold click, vinyl grip, reverse slice, studded name that never lands. Guitar teeth grind in the dark, palm muted march, iron jaw, kick hits like factory press, snare cracks under fluorescent hum. Steel taste on my tongue, flake paint on my lungs, riff comes out like exhaust, hot chemical wrong. Boot print on the welcome mat, oil stain in a wedding suit, smile stitched with copper wire, heartbeat ticking under a combat boot. Clock face smashed in the break room, hands stuck on overtime. Manager's voice in a chat thread, tight breaths, dead eyes. Deadline. I grew up in a dead mall, food court chairs like gravestones. Security gates half lowered, every shopper drove. Broken phones. You call it progress, I call it plague. New app, same cage, just a prettier page. Algorithm digging in the back of my brain. Shovel made of pop-ups, shoveling the same old pain. Corporate logo on the pill case. Side effects erasing your name. Swipe left on a nervous breakdown. Swipe right on a discount. Shame. They sell peace as a payment plan. Eat just wait on your last nerve. Fine print carved in the contract, signed in the glass from the car you swerve. I'm not edgy, I'm rusted. Every joint squeaks when I move. I'm not broken, I'm busted. Held together by spite, industrial glue. Breathing dust from the cooling fans. Circuit hum like a funeral chant. I navigate by exit signs. Every hallway says you can't. Broken civil stint. I got taught by a busted speaker. Half songs, half static storm. Mixtapes labeled in black marker. Every verse a protest form. Hand-me-down jacket with a rip seam. Pocket full of unpaid fines. Transit cop asking for a ticket. I hand over barbed wire lines. They said smile more. I said why? You want teeth or truth? You want handshake, handcuffs, handouts, or a fist full of proof? I walk past cameras with the red eyes, standing for a reason to ring alarms. Turnstiles counting every trespass, metal ribs grabbing at my arms. The principal prayed we love the flag, but forgot our empty fridges. We learned math from splitting tablets, half of the pain, half of the bridges. Blue light bruise on my bedroom wall, screen glow carving up my sleeve. Timeline full of war ads, blood pixels. They monetize our meltdowns, hashtag and a brand new shirt. Every trending tragedy, another chance to sell your hurt. I tore the sponsor patch right off my guilty conscience, stitched in a patch of blackout cloth to blind the eyes of constant watchmen. I don't chant slogans in chalk fonts, don't seek sainthood through a stream. I'll drag my flaws like chains on concrete, let every scrape spark off the drain. Concrete pillows under highway veins, kicks trade secrets for loose change. Spray can songs on the overpass, each letter sharp, each color strange. I'm the summer factory recalls from every product line of men. Defected spine, rejected mind, still shipped back out to break again. Broken, 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 broken sample spins. Broken, 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 broken. You recite buzzwords like bedtime prayers, synergy, hustle, grind. Your tongue's a brochure, glossy, staple to a hollow mind. Boardroom wolves in thrift store fleeces, smile decals over jagged teeth. The handshake smells like burnt wires, that contract salt the earth beneath. They call this error connected, but I can't find a stable port. Every signal drops mid-sentence, every truth dragged into court. I seen friends turn to usernames, profile pictures, vacant eyes. Online flowers on the black screen, scroll past grief in a second's time. We trade real scars for reaction marks, tiny icons, plastic cheers. Silicone saints and silicone sins, silence buried under engineered fears. I don't want filters, I want broken sample spins. Get dust in my teeth, steel-toed thoughts grinding underneath jaw like a lock safe, mind like a lock ward. Every scar in my notebook spelled out in warp code. I was raised on shutdown alarms and padlocked doors, cold lunch, warm rage, chip paint on the floors. Teacher said use your words like I ain't tried that. Till the pen snapped, ink bled where the lies sat. Bit through the big cracked lips on the muzzle, hard like a fist. Each beat is a struggle, clock on the wall ticks slow like it pities me. Every second heavy as a chain at a sentencing. Concrete under my nails from the yard time, barbed wire daydream sharp in the hard light. You pray for a path, I pry up the asphalt, carve my initials in the cracks of your last thought. I don't chant pride, I drag it by the throat, throw it in the river with the unpaid notes. Every bounce check, every bounce back call turned into knuckle on his wrist, gold ring through his soul. I clock the tremor in the smile, see it glitch. Every handshake hiding something stitched. You hand out hope in a bright blue bottle, fine princess choke. If you ever stop to swallow line by line, you prescribe my life. From the shoes to the views to the picket fence wife. I hear the script hits like steam through elite. Dress like this, talk bang, grind your teeth. I spit back raw, rust flakes on the lens. Tear the cue cards into crooked little ends. You measure success in soft invitations. I measure mine in broken limitations and busted doors. And you can't overturn in the heat off the bridge when the map got burned. Every label they staple to my skin curls falls to the floor in the fiction of my world. I'm the glitch in your perfect grid view from the drone. Walking those alleys you cry from your phone. You talk about growth in the boardroom, yawn. I learned it in the blackout, hands on the drawn curtains, feeling for a chord in the dark. Pulled so hard the plaster came apart. Found daylight flooding through a wound in the wall. Saw dust in the beam and decided to crawl past keep out signs, past locked up sheds to the rusted frame where the old line bled. And I pressed both palms to the humming steel. Vowed every scar I take, I make it real. I make it real. Rust on the circuit. Rust on the rust on the circuit. Rust on the circuit. Rust on the circuit. Rust on the circuit. Dust in my teeth. Steel-toed thoughts grinding underneath. Jaw like a lock safe. Mind like a lock ward. Every scar in my notebook spelled out in warp chords. Alarms and padlocked doors, cold lunch, warm rage, chip paint on the floors. Teacher said use your words like I ain't tried that. Till the pen snapped, ink bled where the lies at. Bit through the big crack lips on the muzzle. Heart like a fist, each beat is a struggle. Clock on the wall ticks slow like it pities me. Every second heavy as a chain at a sentencing. Concrete under my nails from the yard time. Barbed wire daydream sharp in the hard light. You pray for a path, I pry up the asphalt. Carve my initials in the cracks of your last thought. I don't chant pride, I drag it by the throat, throw it in the river with the unpaid notes. Every bounce check, every bounce back call turned into knuckle-dusted words on the stained wall. I don't want your seat at the table of favors. I want the factory keys and the switch to the breakers. I want the truth uncut, jagged like rebar. Shoved through the script of your primetime sweetheart. You dress fear up in a polished little slogan. I rip tags off, leave the wiring open. Spark jumps once, pace the room in the flash. Face to face with the fault lines under your mask. On the pole, strings on his wrist, gold ring through his soul. I clock the tremor in the smile, see it glitch. Every handshake hiding something stitched. You hand out hope in a bright blue bottle, fine princess choke. If you ever stop to swallow line by line, you prescribe my life. From the shoes to the views to the picket fence wife. I hear the script hits like steam through elite. Dress like this, talk bang, grind your teeth. I spit back raw, rust flakes on the lens. Tear the cue cards into crooked little ends. You measure success in soft invitations. I measure mine in broken limitations and busted doors. And you can't overturn in the heat off the bridge when the map got burned. Every label they staple to my skin curls falls to the floor in the fiction of my world. I'm the glitch in your perfect grid view from the drone. Walking those alleys you cry from your phone. You talk about growth in the boardroom, yawn. I learned it in the blackout, hands on the drawn curtains, feeling for a chord in the dark. Pulled so hard the plaster came apart. Found daylight flooding through a wound in the wall. Saw dust in the beam and decided to crawl past keep out signs, past locked up sheds to the rusted frame where the old line bled. And I pressed both palms to the humming steel. Vowed every scar I take, I make it real. I make it real. Rust on the street. brand new leash. You emboss my name, I erase your reach. You can quote those codes till your jawbone cracks. My law lives loud in the weight of impact. I'm the kid in the back with the eyes too sharp, tracing exits, counting scenes in the top set. Sit down, blend in, file those teeth, but the bite marks show in the way I speak. I walk through your hallways, painted in platitudes, motivational frames, fluorescent attitudes. Every slogan cooking from the weight of the K-glue, peeling slow like it's trying to get away. Your dress code trembles when my boots hit tile. Every step a refusal in a neat straight line. Clipboard clerk shakes when I stare past forms, because I'm drafting my own in a thunderstorm. Pen tip ripped from a stripped down cable, writing arcs of intent across your fabled rules etched deep in the rust on the circuit. Rust on the circuit. Dust. Dust on the decks. 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 Cold red LEDs. Binary pulse in the rusted arena. Hands on the vinyl like gloves on a throat. Steel toe boots on cracked concrete. Fluorescent buzz above a crooked ring. I taste solder and ash in the airflow. Jaw lock, mind wired for war. I stomp in steel spine, jaw full of splinters. Teeth grind, iron filings into dinner. Lungs leak black smoke in the mirror. Eyes like exit wounds, everything clearer. I grew up where the sirens sang bedtime stories, where the chalk outlines turned into trophies. Teachers tried to file my edges smoother. I carved equations in desk with a box cutter. You pray to screams, I pray for a system error. I feed my demons nicotine and liquid terror. I lace my sneakers with old power cables. Each step sparks arcs on the cracked church label. I drag my past like chains on concrete. Each link etched with a dead friend's heartbeat. Opposing filters, I pose problems. My anger does algebra, you can't solve them. I spit bolts, strip screws in a hailstorm. Syntax sharp like a saw blade brainstorm. These bars are bare wires and bath water. Touch them once, your pulse walks on slaughter. Yeah. I got a skull full of factory air, carbon in my hair, cooling on my prayer. Management stamp defect on my birth cert, so I stapled it to my shirt like artwork. I never learned peace, only pressure. Only counting seconds on a crack compressor. Every tick another tooth on the gear wheel. Every slip another fist through a windshield. Your idols sell comfort and clever font choices. I translate hunger into armored voices. I don't chase charts, I chase closure. Fold steel thoughts into verbal bulldozers. I watch friends fold like collapsing scaffolds. Watch moms break under late bill hassles. Landlord smile like a vulture in a sweater. Eviction notice taped down with bad weather. That's why my tongue tastes like solvent. While my pulse hits hard, always insolvent. I rap like lawsuits from the pavement. Serve each line nailed to a statement. I breathe in dust from demolished high rises. Inhale ghosts of 1,000 compromises. I saw suits shake hands over shut down sirens. Saw kids learn math from foreclosure signs. Then I blister my knuckles on brick opinions. Turn cynic ink into sharp dominion. They walk me quiet, compliant, polite. I answer with teeth, with weld-marked light. I don't spit verses, I file indictments. Each word written in steel, no enlightenment. I don't need halos, I need hazard tape around this mind like a breached landscape. I step through riots with headphones crooked, baseline sinking with shields that shook us. Tasted pepper clouds on bitten lips, memorized badge numbers in clenched fists. So when I bark orders at this cold horizon, it's not performance, it's all reprisal. This is every unpaid hour in my rib cage, clocked in, clocked out, but I keep the wage. I hardwired in the copper lane. Hardwired guilt into copper veins, so my own reflection flinches from pain. I learned forgiveness from a busted meter. It never showed enough, just kept getting meaner. I stapled my doubts to a plywood stage, hammered each fear into framing for rage. I let the crowd see the cracks in my armor, not as weakness, as proof I got sharper. Night shift halo from a gas station logo stained these hands when I scraped off old glow. Scrubbed till the skin split over knuckles, left red signatures on plastic shovels. Now every word carries warehouse odor, pallet jack dreams, forklift hangovers, cardboard crowns from double shifts, broken backs turned to loaded gifts. I step to the mic like a final notice, voice like a drill bit, ruthless focus. I don't want fame, I want fractures in every glass tower, built by actors. Built by actors. Wire in my jaw, true static and sparks. Eyes like a time clock stuck past dark. Punch in, punch out, same stain on the floor. Cardboard halo from the box by the door. Steel toe, heartbeat, thud in the spine. Manager grin, dripping, factory brine. Clipboard, gospel, barcode, psalms. Memo stapled through my palms. Chew on the fumes, breathe dust, stay quiet. Coffee cup, teeth marks, break room diet. Calendar bleeding through thumbtack holes. Cheap suit sermons about quarterly goals. Stapler jam, that's a Monday omen. Ink pen cough, black lungs swollen. Elevator stalls with a flickering cough. I count each boat like a prayer going off. Cubicle maze with a dead end echo. Badge on my chest like a rented echo. Fingerprints smeared on the glass of the clock. Every minute is a grinding lock. My shadow spread thin by the hallway glare. Someone's old coat on the back of my chair. Back of my chair. Back of my chair. I talk to the vents when the room gets loud. They answer with dust from abandoned crowds. Cracked tile chorus under dragging souls. Flu shot posters covering holes. Copy machine coughs out crooked confessions. Wrong page sermons and ink stain lessons in box avalanche. Avalanche of demands. Subject line threats from invisible hands. Mouth full of staples, tongue taste tin. Smile like a spreadsheet stapled in skin. Break room clock ticks like a firing squad. Microwave spins in a plastic god. Half dead burn in a coffee can coffin. Forgotten like promises from midweek. Talking security cam blinking asleep in the hall. Recording my back as I lean on the wall. Overtime rumors spread like mold in the fridge on food that's growing old. My chair squeals secrets in the rusted pitch. Every turn of the screw digs in the itch. Keyboards chatter in the nervous code. Forecast fear in the status load. In the status load. Name tag peeling off cheap nylon. Identity hanging by a loose icon. Vending machine heart takes quarters and hope spits back salt. And afraid out wrote memo in red. Threat dressed as advice. Teamwork tastes like recycled ice. Conference call voices blur into insects. Buzzing around unpaid prospects. Bosses tie swings like a muted gavel. Words made of sawdust and travel. Gravel, laptop glow. Paints bones in blue. Inbox count climbs like a judgment crew. Air vent breathes out with cycle fatigue. Hand sanitizer is office intrigue. Fingerprints smudge on the emergency door. Policy chains nailed to the floor. Fire drill map with escape in green. Arrow point straight through a dead machine. Brenda sings in a jammed up hymn. Toner in the air, lungs gone dim. Rain streaks, numbers on the outside glass. Sky clocks out while the deadlines pass. Light shift, light shift, light shift, light shift, light shift badge. Walk, walk, walk. Light shift badge, badge. Night shift, night shift. Night shift badge can beat like a bruise. Carpet soaked in fluorescent screensaver, ghost of the day we had. Ceiling tile stain, shaped like a mask. Water drip, rhythm on an unpaid task. Trash bin altar of crumpled reports. Failed ideas in paper courts. Phone keeps blinking with a silent threat. Voicemail full of collected debt. Clipboard tally of hours I bled. Sign here, stay half-fed. Power strip veins on the floor and knots. Each cord a leash to a blinking box. Exit sign heat on the back of my neck. Green glow promise. Contract check, janitor card rolls. Wheels confess, murmur of mop water. Swallowing stress like a room mirror with a flicker scar. Shows a face that's become HR. I clock out slow. Key teeth grind, door latch cough. Echoes in my calendar curled on the wall like it kills you. Paycheck, paper thin laughs at my rib cage. Boss with the handshake colder than an ice age. He talks in receipts, I answer in splinters. Back room air full of dust and cinders. Clock on the wall steady chewing my backbone. Every little tick is a brick to the jawbone. Lunch break staring at a dead phone flicker. Messages vanish, friends fade quicker. I scroll through ghosts with their perfect vacations. Thumb going numb from the validation fixation. Post another picture of a half clean floor. Caption something clever, still feel poor. Like maybe if they like it I can buy more time. But the landlord only speaks in numbers and fines. I walk past mannequins dressed in my paycheck. Glass-eyed grins with the flawless necks. They never get tired, never break out, never taste metal when they open their mouth. I'm dragging these chains that I forged in the discount. Every little joy said it, wait to the miscount. Thought I had options, turns out they were corridors. Each one smaller than the one just before. Now I'm bent like the spine of a cheap book. Words rubbed off everywhere that you look. Can't tell the prayer from the daily excuse. Can't tell the habit from the hidden abuse. Gotta stay on the chain, face scratched enough. Then pocket full of promises that never grow in just something. I keep them beside or receipts in the lighter. Relics of nights where the dark burned brighter. I remember talking big in a parking lot. Kingdom planning revolutions between swigs of cheap wisdom. Now I'm stuck in a circle painted on concrete. Running in place till my shoes start to bleed. Siren in my nerves, I twitch. Muscle memory made to serve the glitch. Assembly line spine, every vertebra clicking. Spit out parts while my heart beats ticking. Supervisor stand through my skull like scanners. Clipboard swinging like rusted hammers. They measure my breath, call it output index. Even bathroom breaks feel like failed tests. I got co-workers carving jokes in the locker. Smile spread thin, eyes empty like stalkers. They talk about escaping the smoke breaks. Silence, draw routes in the ash. Erase them with violence. One tried running, just stop showing. Rumors grow legs where the truth ain't going. Some say prison, some say rehab. I just see his apron in a dusty grab bag. At home there's a mattress with springs like fangs. Neighbors blur fights into background clangs. Baby upstairs cries into moldy ceilings. Drips keep time with my sinking feelings. Bills on the table from a crooked skyline. Every envelope a threat dressed in fine line. Final notice, red like a split lip glare. I stack them in towers till they choke the air. Open the fridge, find a flicker and a half meal. Leftover noodles turned into a bad deal. I season them with thoughts I never said out loud. Fork like a shovel in a burial mound. TV mothers warring smooth rehearsed tones. Explosions scored for living rooms and phones. They sell me courage in a flag shaped frame, but ask my name, I just mutter my shame. I had a list of dreams on a torn off flyer. Hung it by the stove, watch the edges catch fire. Smoke spell futures on the yellow paint and vanish like I knew I wasn't that sane. I used to write rhymes on the back of receipts. Now the ink runs off with the heat of defeat. Still some nice words crawl back like insects. Skitter in my skull, chewing through the pretext. on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. 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 Steel-toed boots, steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Fluorescent hum on my cracked smile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. 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 Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. 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 Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. 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 Steel-toed boots. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. 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 Fluorescent hum on my cracked smile. Knuckles tack code on the rusted rail. Oil on my teeth, taste the busted nails. Steel-toed boots on the stain tile. Fluorescent hum on my cracked smile. Knuckles tack code on the rusted rail. Oil on my teeth, taste the busted nails. I wake up to warning signs written in mildew. Calendar curled on the wall like it kills you. Paycheck, paper thin laughs at my ribcage. Boss with the handshake colder than an ice age. He talks and repeats. I answer in splinters. Back room air full of dust. Steel teeth chewing on the power grid. Steel teeth chewing on the power grid. Rust smoke leaking through the ceiling vents. The dense red coat crawling up a cracked screen. Boots on metal, echo in an empty plant. I wake up in the war where the flags are receipts. Black ink drips, every digit is a lead weight leash. Boss man grins with a handle on the spreadsheet. Leash a smile for the cam while we auction off your sleep. My spine full of pins from the overtime grind. Clock hands, carve rooms in the back of my mind. Break room talk, taste thin like powdered lies with the stale pot brewing. If the rest at night, concrete hall. Motion sets a flicker, security badge hangs like a house arrest. Tether lunch breaks, vanish in the static of a group chat flame. What they clap for the hustle and narration name. I seen friends trade rage for a slightly bigger cage. Swap whip jeans, dreams for an HR page. They brag about the chair with the fake soft leather while the rent climbs higher like a bomb tick measure. They sell team spirit in a plastic cup. Holiday photos, empty thumbs up. Same dead plants in the lobby every winter. Leaves gone brown like the souls they splinter. Manager talk like a podcast parrot. Buzzword bullets in the dead-eyed barrage. He says you're a family. I scan for the exit families. Don't dock pay when the heart needs a medic. I'm filing my teeth on this cubicle corner. Each paper cut maps out another border between the person that I was when I walked in clean and the ghost in the glass of the copy machine. Where the days felt sideways, sirens roll symphonies across my Fridays. Send me down hope in the busted arcade, coins in the slot screen froze. Mid-game, I'm held 3 shifts like a juggling act. key in the fist, just in case the door shook with the landlord's hiss. I learned math from the price tags, counting what we lacked, tracked every cent like a suspect fact. School halls stank of cheap bleach and fear. Teachers took roll then disappeared. Friends turned statues in security light, tagged brick walls just to prove they were alive. One hit the pipe, one caught a stray, one wears a badge now, looks the other way. I stared at the sky like it might crack open, but all it leaked down was a secondhand slogan poster saying work hard, dream big, over empty fridges and eviction slips, scholarship pamphlets in the shattered glass frame. Guidance counselor quitting mid-semester game, so I learned to spit bars as a breathing trick. Every syllable a brick in the secret bridge. Wrote my name in the margins of state test sheets, plotted my escape in the beat between beats. Kept a pen in my shoe as a talisman blade, ink on the tongue for the days it rained rage. Deal, deal, deal. Now they tell me calm down, keep your tone control, while they push kids face first into factory mode. HR smiles with a dentist drill grin, polished white words hiding rusted thin pins. They bring your chest with a job title chain, clap when you crumble, call it growing through pain. Give your pizza on Friday to erase 4 screens, and pull the chair out when you chase your dream. I seen boardrooms toast to a layoff wave, calling mascots lean and brave. Fly charts across a mahogany tomb, each bar a bravestone dressed in perfume. Their suits smell faintly of printer fumes, and the freshing contracts of foreclosed rooms. They bet stock points on a hospital wing where the beds sit bare and the phones just ring. Awards on the wall for community care, while they price tag air and resell despair. They export jobs, import spin, draft new laws to bleach their sins. They whisper that rage is a brand new deal, 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 deal. Dead screens, dead screens, dead screen, dead screen, static, static, static. Dead screen, static, static. Dead screen, static, dead screen, static. Busted fuse box glow, dust on the wires, ash on the window, rust in the circuit code full of ghosts. Name burned out on a busted mailbox post. Footprint stamped in the hallway, grime, old band flyers turning gray with time. Bent chain link going through the teeth, bad tattoos and a cracked gold reef. Basement door yawns, breath smells like paint, spider web ceiling, flaked off saint stained old mattress on a sagging frame. Phone on the floor with a broken name. My own reflection in a warped CD. Eye bags heavy like a felony plea. Head full of tabs from a past I clicked. Pop up trauma that the ad block missed. Blue light buzz on the half-dead screen. Chat room arguments I never quite linked. Scroll till sunrise, numb to my spine. Rage in the margin of a timeline shrine. I wore hand-me-down pride with the sleeves all torn. Teacher said quiet, I was noise in human form. Pencil in my fist like a nail through wood. They graded my blood, said it wasn't that good. Like a door slam was my drum each day. Walked through the lunchroom like a live grenade. Sat by myself, cracked knuckles in a row. Memorized exits, counting tiles on the floor. But I learned every whisper like a second tongue curse. Carved it in the desk till the letters hurt worse. Kept my jaw clenched tight through the cheap cologne haze, while the hallway kings played the dead end game. Backyard nights with the crack boom box. Stole 2 speakers out the neighbor's shop. Stacked milk crates as a makeshift throne. Spit dirt bombs through a broken phone. Neighbors yelled threats from the porch like thrones. Said this noise would rot our bones. I'm at each insult like a city grid. Turned each bruise into a power switch. Family dinners like a hostage state. Forks too loud, eyes too blank. Silverware clink over silent rage. Clock ticking louder than the news front page. Dad's last paycheck on the fridge with tape. Red numbers gunning for the due date gate. Mom's soft voice, worn thin like cash. Hope in the throat that the math can't match. I ate burned rice, chipped tooth on a stone. Swore each swallow I would build my own house from the splinters of these rotting beams. Thrown from the scrap of abandoned dreams. Old friends vanished like a bootleg file. Ghost logging names on a contact pile. Left on red, but I read that fine. They were scared of the crackle running down my spine. So I walked this block with a jaw like Flint. Pocket full of verses, hands smell like ink. Every street lamp leaning like it pitied my route. peace under your smile, where the cobwebs pulse and the floorboards lie, where you hide old habits in plastic tubs and label each failure with a shrug. I cracked that latch with a blistered thumb, pulled one doubt out just to hear it hum. Tiny black beetle with the preacher voice said, sit back down, this was never your choice. But I balled that bug like a paper scrap, tossed it in the sink with the bottle caps, turned on the tap till it lost its shape. Watched the old script circle down the drain. No halo over this busted head, just a lead pipe spine and the hunger instead. I don't chase clean, I just chase true. Sandpaper throat and the tongue that shows. They drew thin lines like electric fences. Sign my fate in. Steel dust on my tongue, rust taste, lungs burn. Pace in the shadows under flickering pipes, boots on metal grates, thunder in my heartbeat. I chewed on every locked door, swallowed every broken key. Teeth like pliers, I pull out lies, line them on the table, watch them twitch then die. You preaching plastic barcode faith, I walk through your temple in mud-stained lace. Tattooed knuckle spell, don't blink twice. I grin in the mirror, see a loaded device. Every scar on my wrist is a bar in a verse. Every crack in my voice is a family curse. I grew up where the sirens sang bedtime songs, where the neighbors learned to count by the sound of gongs, where the landlord smiled with a handshake knife, where the landlord's grin tried to rip my life. I learned quick, trust is a tripwire, kindness is kindling set on fire. So I sharpen my thoughts on concrete corners, turn every slight into sharpened corners. If you want my respect, bleeding daylight. If you want my name, spell it in a fist fight. I don't chase crowns, I snap them in half, melt them down, turn them into a staff. Walk through the boardroom, mud on the rug, track every footprint, call it my drug. You pray in the language of polished glass, I pray in the dialect of broken gas. I am not your mask, gotta manage pain. I'm the leak in the ceiling that ruins your frame. I'm the glitch in the badge at the corporate gate. Eyes like a storm, grin like fate. You built your throne on unpaid fleet, on borrowed lungs you never keep. You stare at the clock, hope time forgives. I stare at your walls and decide who lives. I drag your slogans through factory grime, watch each pretty promise cough up slime. Your mission statement cracks in my palm, your focus group faith loses its calm. No halo here, just halogen buzz, just vents that wheeze like a dying bus. Just kids in hoodies with hollow eyes, memorizing routes through exit signs. I took every bill with a bloody edge, sign every contract on the bathroom ledge. Red fine, blink through a busted lens, heard the echo of a world that pretends. You sell redemption in a cardboard box, I stack them high, build gallows from stocks, hang your brand on a crooked beam, let the shareholders witness the fever dream. I see managers bow to a glowing chart, trade their spine for a parking spot, watch them rehearse condolence lines for the next round of sacrifice on the dotted line. I keep a ledger carved in my ribs, each notch a promise that someone slips, each line a record of a quiet theft, each breath a bill nobody checked. I wear this rage like a welded mask, faceplate fused to a lifelong task. Every insult, every shove in the hall becomes a spike in the side of your wall. You call it progress when the weakest break, I call it murder by 1,000 takes. You measure value in unpaid miles, I measure worth in the buried files. I am the folder you can't delete, the rumor of revolt under every seed. I step inside your sanitized zone, drag tracks of dirt across polished stone. Closing jaws, remember teachers counting bruises as flaws. Remember walking home with a busted lip, tongue tasting metal, fingers on the rip. I turned every shove into sharpened grit, built a backbone out of every hit. Learned math by counting who stayed down, learned faith when nobody came around. At the blank gate, whistles pierce fuse. Clock on the wall, stuck blinking that red-eye glare. Every second like a hammer to my cracked excuse. Steel-toe thoughts kick holes in the hallway pain. Old rage peeling off in these crooked lines. Teeth grind like gears that forgot their grease. My patience hangs by stripped down wires. Concrete under my feet keeps whispering fight, but the ceiling drips guilt on my clenched up fist. Every scar on my hand is a barcode stamp from the days I sold time just to barely exist. I drag chains made of failed tries and fake friends rattling loud when I step through the screen door bed. Neighbors twitch curtains, think they know my sins. They just see the smoke, never smell what it meant. Got a father-shaped shadow on the stairs out back. Boot prints frozen in the rust and grimy. Taught cold silence like it's holy law. Then wonder why I turn my voice into landmines. I chew through the padlock, thoughts he left. Spit teeth at the ghost in the kitchen chair. Every cover crease like it's talking in code, telling me get out to burn in your own despair. So I lace up rage like a second pair of lungs. Breathe deep in the toxins of a long bad week. Let the venom in my veins find a forward gear. Push my boots to the street, let the asphalt speak. Black hoodie, soaked in the smoke of the past 10 jobs where the bosses wore masks, carved out a cheap bride. They fed me time cards chained to a short, dull knife. Carve out a future, but they come from my side. Break rooms, talk about static and dead white noise while they pass burn coffee like communion guilt. I watch their fate last, crack around payday lies, telling jokes about a dream that was never built. While walked out with my name tag snapped in half, left it bleeding on the plastic desk. Felt the air outside slap clean across my lungs like the first deep breath after near arrest. City buses hit, spraying that chemical breath. Over ads selling fear on every seat back stare. They say buy this fix, buy this plastic halo while they tighten every strap on your midnight prayers. Billboards flashing happy teeth and polished shoes. Over alley stacked high with unpaid dues. I learned quick how the crooked halo shines, only bright enough to blind you to the hidden bruise. I've been the kid at the corner with the blistered mind, counting cracks in the curb like each one's a plan. Taking notes on the way the rich walk the crosswalks, never looking down at the tired hands. So I wrote my grudges on the back of receipts, folded them sharp like paper blades, stuffed them deep in my pockets till the ink leaked black. Now my palms leave stains when I grip these days. Oh. When I grip these days. Oh. Oh. When I grip these days. My reflection in the storefront glass looks wired wrong. Eyes like busted bulbs buzzing in a cheap motel. Every blink feels heavy with unfinished fights, like the swing got stuck an inch from the bell. I see the version of me I buried in old notebooks, the one who swore to set whole build is free. Now he's nothing, questions on the other side, asking when did survival become your only belief. I talk back under my breath to the double in the pain, tell him I've been busy dodging falling bricks from promises dropping out the mouths of suits who collect your trust like lottery tickets. I watch contracts cut deeper than pocket knives, fine print dripping like a slow oil leak, coded phrases dressed up in polite